Hello, everyone. This is Rudy KD in the place to be. Welcome to Wild Card Weekend here in the NFL. Regular season is done. It was fun. It was not so fun. Unfortunately, the Falcons ain't making the playoffs, but it's okay because my Rams did. I'm going to go in order of the games that's coming out. So the first game let's talk about is the Cleveland Browns going up against the Houston Texans. And for me, this pick was probably the toughest pick that I could actually. So I took a long time to try to find my answer for this game. And I'm going to lean towards the Cleveland Browns. Honestly, you can pick whoever. You can say the Texans win. I'll be like, okay, you're not great. Because the Texans are a really good team. I also see CJ Stroud and Lawrence Jr., who are rookies, going to the playoffs on their first attempt, first try. This is not Joe Flacco's first attempt in the playoffs. Actually, he's gotten way farther than that. He's been Super Bowl MVP, but that was 10 years ago. And he's still in the league as a backup, doing really well these past couple of games. Now, I have an agenda, okay? I chose the Browns solely because I want the Cleveland Browns to face the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens will face the lowest seed. And as far as my predictions go, the Browns are the 5th seed. So that's why. That's basically my main reason of why I want the Browns to beat the Texans. But if the Texans beat the Browns, I won't be surprised. I'll be happy to see CJ Stroud running. My next game, the Dolphins of Miami going up against the Chiefs of Kansas City. I'm going to choose the Kansas City Chiefs. The Dolphins cannot beat good teams. They only did it once, the Cowboys, and they're almost like the total opposite of them. As far as like NFC, AFC, the AFC got the Dolphins, and the NFC got the Cowboys. Can't win in away games, so the Dolphins can't beat a team that has a positive record. Chiefs are 11-6, and I heard it's going to be super cold in Kansas City. They talking about it's going to be 0 degrees there, and the Dolphins is going to freeze us up with that. Shout out to Tyreek Hill, probably going to win Offensive Player of the Year, going back against his old team, but the Chiefs ain't going to care about that. They're going to have the right plays for him. Now, only way the Chiefs can lose is if the norm happens. The norm meaning they're dropping passes, they're not hitting the open man. It could be Mahomes' fault, it could be the receiver's fault, but if they don't connect, they will lose the game. And they probably won't have to run the ball more if it's snowing. So, yeah, Kansas City Chiefs for the win. Sorry, Dolphins. You are out. The next game, the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Buffalo Bills. How did the Steelers get in? Thank the Jaguars for folding, like I predicted. The Bills, there's two teams in the NFL that you don't want to see right now. The Los Angeles Rams and the Buffalo Bills. These teams are on hot streaks right now. The Bills have to run the table to get themselves into the playoffs. And what do you know? They made the 2nd seed. The Bills at home in Buffalo, I think they're going to get this win. The Steelers do not have TJ Watt. He is going to be out Mason Rudolph. That's the way that you should have them beat you, is through Mason Rudolph. The run game on the Steelers, that might be their saving grace, but I don't see that happening. I feel like the Bills is going to stop the run, make Mason Rudolph throw, and that's going to be the downfall of the Steelers. Are the Bills going to turn the ball over? Of course, they always do. As long as they do it in the beginning, like in the first or second quarter, you know. Don't do it late because it could come back to haunt you. I'm choosing the Buffalo Bills. Next game, the Green Bay Packers going up against the Dallas Cowboys. Now, Dallas Cowboys, every year, you get good offense, good defense, and you're folding the This game, you shouldn't be able to fold in the playoffs. The Packers' defense is really, really bad, but the offense is really, really promising. Jordan Love, and I think Christian Watson might be there. Jaden Reed. These guys are young. They're not playoff. They don't have a lot of experience. They have maybe none, 0 in the playoffs. I'm not sure, but I know that they're young. Cowboys are seasoned. Defense, DeRon Bland, Mike Parsons, and maybe Stephon Gilmore might be back. The offense, Cowboys, Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb are like Jerry Rice and Joe Montana. Like they're just on it. It's no stopping. It's a Tom Brady, Randy Moss kind of deal. He's always open. He's always open. And I don't think the Packers is going to stop him. Watch CeeDee Lamb get 200 yards. I'm going to choose the Dallas Cowboys for this one. Now, for my the Sunday night football. Los Angeles Rams versus the Detroit Lions. The story of Matthew Stafford coming back to Detroit, facing Jared Goff, who was traded from the Rams to the Lions a couple years ago. This game is going to be amazing. But I have to pick a winner, and I'm choosing my Los Angeles Rams. At full strength, you cannot beat us, in my opinion. Now, Detroit did have Sam Laporta, their rookie tight end, get injured. I believe he's still playing. He might be hobbled. He might tough it out. He might not play. I'm not sure. We're going to have to find out Sunday. But Detroit Lions, don't sleep on this team. Even though I think they're frauds, don't sleep on their team. Don't sleep on the team. I think they got a better offense than defense. The defense is fine, but Rams, if Matthew Stafford can run the offense like he always has, Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp, and Kyren Williams, if he runs the ball well, it's wrap. I think the Rams got it. If he gets 100 yards, 2 touchdowns like he normally does, it's going to be a really tough time stopping the Rams. The problem the Rams have, though, you got to finish the game. It's really tough when you're up by 2 touchdowns and then in the fourth quarter you collapse but barely make it out. You cannot barely make it out in the playoffs. You have to stamp your win. That could be our downfall. That, and we don't have a kicker either. Our special teams is not that good. But I'm still picking the Rams to beat the Detroit Lions. And for some reason, Monday Night Football wants to bless us with the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa, probably the weakest, maybe one of the weakest teams in the playoffs this weekend. But if we really talk about the weakest, it might be the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles have not been looking good these past couple of weeks, losing to bum team after bum team, which makes them a bum team. They are frauds. I am going to say Tampa Bay is going to win this game at home. The Eagles are going to go into offseason with their head down. I don't know what happened to their defense. It just switched over to the Rams now because they have a better. I feel like the Rams have a better defense than the Eagles. I don't know, but that's not how I feel. But yeah, the Eagles, something's wrong with them. They don't know who they are, what they want to do. AJ Brown should be getting the ball at almost every single time. They're not running the ball really well. Defense is fine, but it needs to be better. And if Baker Mayfield beats the Eagles, someone's getting fired. Someone's getting fired. But yeah, that is my wild card weekend. I'm gonna see you guys next week. You sit there, right? And please comment and talk to me. No one is talking to me. Come on, I'm friendly.